shit. How they slide is a scary side, so it's traumatizing my days.
Let's go. Hey, thank you for joining in. Happy Saturday, everybody. This is the, maybe sixth episode of Ill Advised, but we're happy to be here. We're blessed. I got a super dope guest here. Y'all already know, founder of Hard Drive, really dope recording artist, incredible writer, just all around dope human being. Mickey Shiloh is in the building. Let's go. Let's fucking go.
Yeah.
And I appreciate you guys being in here. You said you first heard of me from Crescendo, that is deep ago, and now you find out that I know Mickey. That's amazing. Small world. Let's go. Yeah, Mickey Shiloh I met through my girlfriend Kendra, who is an artist that goes by the name of Bast.
Wait, really quick, shout out to men that claim their girlfriends, first of all. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Fully. Just round of applause.
Let's go. Well, you know, you got to be proud. You got to be proud. But that's where I first heard of Mickey's music was through Kendra. And there's some subs for all of y'all. Appreciate you being here. And Kendra and Mickey took a liking to each other, became friends, and started working together on music stuff. And Mickey's been a great role model to both of us, just kind of paving the way for independent artists and business people. So it's like she's kind of she's navigating this. I feel like you're in the kind of the front of the pack for the person navigating.
Really?
Like just because you're
I
like,
feel that way too.
I feel
Just
very
kidding.
relatable to you in the sense of like you try shit. Like
Yeah.
if you think of an idea, you just run it.
Yeah.
And if it works, it works. And if
Yeah.
not, run something else.
Right.
So I just have so much respect for you and so much
Thank
love
you.
for you, and I appreciate you coming.
Thank you.
So let's go.
I love the sound
Real
effects.
quick to the commenters. Everybody in here, where are we? We're at Studio 403. Saket, I think if I'm saying that
It's
right.
located on Mars.
But yeah, we're on Mars in 403, Koreatown, here in LA, and this is our studio. This is our official recording studio, and anytime you're in LA, pull up.
With that COVID test.
With that COVID test, facts. The gem dropper, absolutely. Mickey Shiloh, Hard Eyes, yup. Mickey Yo. Come on, let's go. Yeah, area in here.
Hey.
Thank you, Bay Area, for being in here. You know it's love.
Hell yeah.
I found Mickey in 2013. She's inspirational for both music and just in general life. I agree 100%.
Oh.
Hey, Mickey, reply me on Instagram.
Okay.
I will make sure she does that.
Yes.
But she is busy at the moment. But she's here to answer any questions about the music industry and all that stuff. Trace has also said, wow, she's got nice teeth.
Oh, thanks, guys. I had braces.
Okay, let's go. So if you could just kind of give a little introduction to, a short intro, and then we'll just kind of jump right into it.
Yeah, no, me.
Yeah.
Do me? Okay,
Do
I'll
you.
do me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so y'all know I'm Mickey Shiloh. I am a singer, songwriter, entrepreneur. I started in the professional music field, I guess, when I was 15. That's when I got signed to my first publishing deal. And then I signed to a producer named Darkchild when I was 19. Or no, 16. We stopped working when I was 19. And then I've honestly been indie ever since. I'm 29, so it's been a whole decade of navigating this entire world. And something that I realized when I was maybe 24 is that the music industry is a blood-sucking shark, vampire, demon. And so I was like, yo, instead of me fighting for a seat at the table, I'm going to move and just build my own table and sit at it and bring all my homies over there. So yeah, that's when my entrepreneurialism really kicked in, is around 24, 25, because I was just fed up, with the bullshit.
It was like necessity.
Yeah, it was out of necessity for sure. Yeah. But yeah, no, here I am. I
can't believe you're 29, by the way.
I am definitely a whole 29. That feels
She looks way younger.
old, but black don't crack. So give me another 10 years, I'm gonna look exactly the same. Yeah, nah, man, just out here every day is an opportunity to, get 1% better. So just get 1% better.
Hell yeah. Well, big love. I agree. What's your background, by the way?
I'm black and white. That kind of background?
Yeah.
Okay, because my background check will show no arrests.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm black and white. A lot of people think I'm Latina. In school, I remember people that I went to school with for 10 years. Like at the end of when we graduated 8th grade, they're like, "Wait, you're not Mexican?" This whole time you've been black and white.
Yeah, people thought I was Persian for a while.
Oh, I get so it's the mole right here.
Is it? Yeah.
That's the Persian.
My Robert De Niro mole.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. There you go.
But all love, all good. So basically that leaves us here, like, because I'm curious. So you were 24, and who was the guy you said, Darkchild?
Yeah.
Wasn't there a guy named like Jerkins or something like that?
Yeah, Rodney Jerkins, same person.
Oh, that's the same
Rodney
person.
Jerkins. Yeah, Darkchild's his producer name. So you might in any like Michael Jackson song, Whitney Houston, fucking Destiny's Child, you might hear Darkchild 99.
Right.
Darkchild 99.
Is that crazy?
No, he's done everything. I mean, he's worked with all of the greats, and I mean, I am so forever grateful for the experience of working with him. Like, that leveled me up as a songwriter times 1,000 in a very short time, you know? Like, I stayed with his family when I first got signed. When I was 16 or 17. Wow. Yeah, he flew me out, and I lived with him and his fam for, 3 months, during the summer, obviously. Yeah. I wanted to drop out of high school. My mom was like, bitch.
Yeah. And this was in the Bay, right?
Yeah. I was in the Bay, so the team would fly me out here to LA. Wow. And, we'd work. And the first time I was in the studio with him, like, Janet Jackson was rolling through, Britney Spears, like J-Lo. I met J-Lo. She is fine as hell and so fucking dope, like just free spirit. I'm going to talk about her the whole time. But yeah, who gets that experience? My first placement, my first major placement, Janet Jackson in high school.
What was the thing that like got you the attention of them?
Oh, absolutely. I know the answer to that. It was my ability to record myself.
Yeah.
At a very young age. I started when I was 12. Yeah. No, it's never too late to start. I always tell all my clients that too, and my artists and whatnot. But absolutely, I had the passion for music. It was my way of expressing myself as a kid. Yeah. And I started recording myself when I was 12 on this program called Magix on my PC laptop. And then I switched to Pro Tools when I was 14 or 15.
You never had Acid Pro?
Never had Acid Pro. Never had Acid either. I've never done LSD. No, never done it.
Maybe you're going to stay later today. But keep it moving. So all of a sudden, they just hit you up randomly?
So no. So I met a producer and artist and songwriter named John Asher on MySpace Music, and he knew Darkchild. And he said, "Yo, like I go to church with Darkchild, and like I've been working with him in his girl group. Why don't you come out to LA?" And that's how I met Darkchild, is through John Asher. I came out and worked, and then Darkchild hit me up like 3 months later after I met him. His assistant called me. I was in school. I was in a metal workshop class at high school when his assistant called. Wow. And my advisor was our teacher, and he was like, "Michaela, go outside and take your call. It's fine." So I went out, and it was Erica, his assistant. She's like, "Hey, Rodney wants to talk to you. Darkchild wants to talk to you." I'm like, "Oh shit." And he was like, "Yo, I'm gonna send you some tracks." He started emailing me tracks. I'd write at home, record at home, send them back. So again, that's the 99% of my success is literally from just being able to record myself, because that enabled me to never, first of all, go out of pocket for studio time, but secondly, work on my craft 24/7. I've calculated, I put in almost 40,000 hours of recording at this point. Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I got a comment here. "Hey guys, tell me the truth. I can also be a singer."
Anyone can
gotta love her vocals so much. Definitely underrated.
Oh, thank you.
I think the fact that, just side note, the fact that anyone can be called underrated just means that you're rated.
Yeah, facts. I get that a lot.
Like 1% of people get the opportunity to just be called underrated.
Oh, that's such a dope way of flipping that.
You're just rated in any sense. That means that you're on the map somehow, and that's awesome. So it's like, I love the fact that people call you underrated. People call me underrated too all the time, and I think it's amazing to hear, because it's like, thank you for, I don't know, going to bat for us. But for you, it's like, I don't think you're underrated in your circle. I could see how, because you have music that like will go to that global level. Yeah. I think Drunk on the Mic was probably the one that reached the furthest. Yeah. Is that true? Yeah. Because Kylie Jenner loved it and shit.
Yeah.
So was that the first song? Well, real quick, I want to actually just tap in with Saket here and just kind of touch on, he says, "I need some inspiration." Well, look, man, because Mickey is great at that. She just kind of mentioned that the thing that made her most most successful was that she was self-sufficient.
Mm-hmm.
So she was able to record herself. She was able to kind of just figure things out on her own. And I think so for so long, artists wait such a long time to be like, hey, can I do this? Can I do that? It's like, stop asking and just start, figuring out ways that you can learn on your own. It doesn't have to be the full scope of things. Not everybody's going to be like Mickey and do like everything. She's just, she's kind of an anomaly when it comes to that. But like if like Kobe Bryant used to take 5,000 shots every morning and just be like, if I could be really good at shooting, then no one's gonna say anything. If I can't dribble, if I can't jump too high, if I can't run too fast, it's like, at least I am gonna hit every shot I take. And it's just like, so I would just get really good at one element of it and then grow from there, but become self-sufficient like Mickey, and to that point where you don't really need to wait, and you can prioritize yourself. So you can do anything, Saket. Like, you can literally pick up that pen, start writing. If you're passionate about it, just keep it moving, and you'll find your validation. But don't look for it. Just do it because you love it.
Yes.
Hey, let's go.
Yes.
Thank you for that, Wyatt.
I needed that word right now, Nick. Thank you.
Dig what I mean? So, one more line is my favorite from Mickey. Wish it got more attention. Someone else said that.
Oh, I love that song. Wow.
Hell yeah.
That was a sound better job.
Funnel cakes are underrated.
We love funnel cakes
Hell
over
yeah.
here.
I agree. So I just want to kind of roll back real quick to you meeting Dark Child, and then, because if I'm mistaken, you did a lot of writing for other artists too, right?
Yeah.
Mariah
even before
Carey
that.
was one of them.
No, I wish.
Who was it? It was.
I mean, before Dark Child, or just in general.
Before, just there was like a big artist that you started writing with or alongside of.
Shit, there's so many.
Okay.
I mean, my very first placement ever was a Twista song. I was singing on the hook when I was.
Are you serious?
When I was 15. He didn't know
That's
that. I'm talking about a
insane.
jump off.
Wow.
Jump off.
Let's go. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Legend. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So that basically led you into coming to LA and.
Yeah,
and
I got into USC, and that's.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I got into USC. Actually,
Amazing.
I love it though.
She's fine as hell. LOL.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, no, I got into USC. I applied to USC because I wanted to come to LA for music, and I actually ended up dropping out of school a year and a half in.
Yeah.
Mental health stuff mostly, but it ended up working out. I never went back.
Wow. Wait, what were you studying there?
Music industry. Music.
wow.
I was getting my BS in music industry, which is funny because BS, music
Got just
industry.
a bunch of BS.
It just works. It's just a bunch of BS.
Yo, facts. Okay,
Yeah.
so now you're I'm curious, like, because you've seen both sides of the coin.
Yes.
Did you ever have a major label deal?
No. So I was signed to Dark Child as an artist. So he had a major, his company was under a major, but I was not ever directly signed to a major label. There was absolutely a time where I wanted to be, up until maybe I was actually 19. So studying music industry at USC, the first paper that I wrote, I forget what class it was for, was about the pros and cons of major versus indie. And I still feel like, even though that was 10 years ago, that I was so kind of low key ahead of saying, yo, indie is the way, and everyone still was so major back then, but finally like the world's catching up. Like, independence is the wave, bro.
So real.
Yeah, it is super the wave.
Why
so.
would you say though, like, what would be your favorite part of why?
Oh, I mean, you keep 100% of the pie.
Yeah.
So obviously the pros to it are, if you're a major, you're gonna, get the financial backing and potentially, get on radio easier. Obviously, getting shows are easier and all of that. But like, I'd much rather, have my own business and have way more money in the bank than be famous and broke.
Facts.
I know,
and that's a really good point. Like, I mean, like, Mickey has a distribution company and a subscription-based record label, basically, that has 2,500 members. Yeah. So it's like, you can figure out other ways, and like, I have a studio, so like, there's other. It's not just put out your music and try to make money with it. There's a lot of other avenues that you can kind of go and carve for yourself to be able to make money to put back into your career.
Yep.
And really, dude, you know what I've come to realize? Like, as I've kind of like pushed more further into this music industry, is that it doesn't take that much money for shit.
Oh no, not at all.
Like, it just doesn't. Like,
what's more important is relationships.
For sure.
Yeah.
But even like on some ads, like ad space is pretty cheap all around.
Yeah.
Like any type of, like, even visuals if you're gonna
Right.
shoot like visuals or get your music done. It's like it is overwhelming when you're like just starting. And you're
Yeah.
like, damn,
Well,
$1,000 for that, $1,000 for this. But
that's
it's
why
really,
I made Hard Drive though. Like
Right.
literally, even our services, we have videographers, photographers, cover artwork, mixing, mastering, like all of the things
Yeah.
that an artist needs, and it's like the cheapest you could possibly get it with us at the highest quality, and that's just based on my relationships.
It is harddrive.com, right?
HRDRV.com.
Yep, here I am. I'm going to put hrdrv.com, right? Yeah, here we are.
HRDRV.com.
Yeah, dude, what I love about your stuff too, it's always so just like good. Like even I'm
you.
over like I was good. She was like, "Do you have a flyer or something I can share for the Twitch stream?" I'm like, no, not
He was
really."
like, just post my
yeah,
the
and
one
then
that
she
I
just
have.
made one in 5 seconds, and she was like, "Does this work?" I'm like, "Yeah, that's really good." Like I need a new graphics person.
Yes.
That was amazing. But I'm putting the
Oh, there it goes right there. And
you
so
got
this is the website I built currently, but we've
Yeah.
been working on a new web app since September. It's launching in 3 weeks.
amazing.
Yeah.
That's the link in the chat that I just put in.
Yes,
and can you just kind of explain so that people, if they feel like they want to join,
Well,
give it a little small breakdown?
Oh yeah, so for right now, you're actually not able to join until July. Sorry guys, because the new web app is, like I said, we're onboarding our current members to the new web app for the next couple months, and we'll be testing it before we bring on new members. However, there is a link right there to join the waiting list, and so when we do open up to new members, you can absolutely jump on then,
Hell
and,
yeah.
and we'll have the mailing list. So
Let's go.
definitely get on the waiting list. It'll be worth it.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, and then when you
Almost there.
I'm done.
Hey.
I'm done.
Hey, thanks Oxos for donating. I appreciate you, man. That $5.
Oh, is that what that means?
that donation is going directly to Mickey Shiloh.
Oh, good. Pays for my parking.
Let's go, yo. Oh,
Oh, yeah, we got time.
okay, cool.
19 minutes.
Yeah, okay, amazing. We just gotta
Yeah.
make sure to pay for Mickey's parking.
Yes.
Cool. So it says services up here on the tab.
Oh,
on
yeah.
Hard
So,
Drive?
yeah. So you won't be able to see the services since you're not a member, and neither is your girlfriend. But, so yeah, services, you would click artists if you're an artist, and then it takes you to a page that basically just literally has all the services. Like I said, cover artwork, visualizers,
I need to
mixing,
become a
mastering.
member.
You do. I might let you in early if you want. But
it's time to do
yeah,
some shit.
producers get the same services as well. Same with songwriters. It's all a la carte too. We're non-exclusive. We
Yeah.
don't own your shit. You don't even need to
Hell yeah.
upload through us. So we don't own your masters or anything.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, if you guys are just tuning in, this is Mickey Shiloh. It's really special to have her here. And if you guys have any questions at all regarding the music industry, music business, or just her music in general, just her as a person, don't hesitate to just drop it in the chat. I appreciate you guys being here. So, let's see. Like, I just kind of want to take the just chronological order of things. So you're
Yeah.
you find yourself in LA.
Yeah.
You're 24
Yeah.
at this time.
Yeah.
And what kind of made the split from working with these people to
Yeah.
doing your own thing?
I realized I was only as good as my last placement, and you get very depressed when you're in the studio every day, all day for years, and it's like the placements are so far in between.
Yeah.
And it doesn't even matter. I was working with the best of the best, everyone from Diplo to Alex to Kid to
Shout out.
yeah, I love Alex. I've worked with every single producer I've wanted to, every artist, damn near. Been to all the Rihanna writing camps, all that. She is fine as hell, also. But I I just realized I was extremely miserable, as a lot of people will realize when they're doing music.
Yeah.
But so yeah, I honestly, so I had an ex that that had this huge transformation in his life, and I would never admit it to him, but he actually had a huge impact on my mindset shift. So I remembered some shit he used to talk about, and I was like, all right, fine, I'm gonna do some personal development.
Yeah.
And so I started doing personal development, like very intentionally, and I found this guru, I guess, Bob Proctor, who's one of the teachers of The Secret. And I watched this old white guy. I watched his videos religiously. I locked myself in my apartment for 3 months, and I still have the notebooks too. I was writing like these crazy notes, just listening to how the subconscious mind works, and all that shit, right? And I just, for 1 second, it sounds like hocus pocus when you're new to it. You're like, this shit doesn't work. A law of attraction, blah, blah, blah. But then you start realizing you're living what your thoughts are every day, like literally. So my best way to put it, if you don't know what the law of attraction is, I think Oprah said this or something, but she was like, yo, you want to go to, you want a coffee, right? So you're literally in your mind, you imagine, oh, I want a grande frappuccino. You physically go to Starbucks, you order it, and they hand you the frappuccino. Did you not manifest that? It looks like you holding it in your hand.
Yeah.
You were thinking of it just 20 minutes earlier, right?
Exactly.
So we're doing manifestation on a very small scale every day. But yeah, long story short, I really got into the personal development side. I really started focusing on how my mind works and how thoughts are things, even though we can't see them the same way we can't see air, but we need it to survive.
Yes.
So that's what changed, is me being miserable and knowing that there's more to life than just surviving. I wanted to thrive. And so now I'm thriving.
You are thriving. Let's go. Round of applause. Let's go.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I love that you talked about that, because I feel like it's such an underrated focus.
Mindset.
Yeah, is mindset. And it's like, honestly, if you don't have that strong foundation, it's going to be really hard to get into an industry that's as fickle as this one, and one that changes as much as this. When you're becoming an artist, you're looking at this thing and you're just like, it's not a corporate ladder that you get to climb. You don't get to like do enough and then just get let through. Like, hey man, you've been putting in great work.
Right.
You're staring at something in the face that is saying you might put in 10 years of work and never get anywhere.
Right.
And that's a scary thought for a lot of people. So if you don't have that mindset to be able to, when things change, adapt and pivot and go over here and just, keep moving forward.
Yep.
So like, if you don't have your mindset ready and intact, it's going to be really tough for you. So I love that that's the focus. And I think, and because you had said, then it became, this was like step one. Get my mind right.
Yep.
So I empower and implore a lot of you who are in here right now that are like chasing after that thing and really wanting to become or go into whatever it may be, any entrepreneurial thing, whether you're starting your own business or being an artist. Like, I have a list of books. Hit me in my messages. I'll send you those books. You mentioned Bob Proctor.
Yeah, Bob Proctor.
Yeah, another really good one is Malcolm Gladwell.
Oh yeah, Outliers.
Yep.
Yeah.
David and Goliath.
Yeah.
Ryan.
And all the Mickey Shiloh books as well.
Yeah, straight up. And that's actually another thing. No, I'm serious. I'm really glad you said that.
I talk about mindset in
Mickey
every book.
has books on books that she has written and released. And what's the one? I think
Indie Bread.
Indie Bread.
Yeah, that's the first one I put out.
So tap in with Mickey. She literally goes out of her way to, because that could be really draining. She's very, very busy to like be doing all these things, from operating her record label to putting her own music out. So the fact that you take the time to put, pen to pad and write a book that can help people in their mindset, because you came from it.
Yeah.
You know what it's like to not have it. And once you have it, it's just like, okay, I can fucking take on the world. So
it unlocks everything.
Yeah. So I appreciate you taking the time out to do that shit and release it to the world.
Absolutely.
So tap in with her if you're looking.
Anyone watching, I'll give it to you free too.
Where can they find your books?
They get it free if they DM me. If they're
just
watching.
DM her, you'll get it for free. Did you hear that?
Free.
Actually, a big fan of Nicky. He just gave me inspiration. He is too kind. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. Much love to you. And I see you. I see your name. I see you supporting all the time. And I love you, dog. And I appreciate you being here with us. And anything, just hit me, bro. We're here to work together. We're independent. And I'm Mickey's leading the way for these independents out here, and I'm just following the lead. So. We gotta, we gotta stick together in this shit. But appreciate you being here. So you're okay. So now you're getting the mindset right.
Yes.
And when did you start the label and all that? Was that a while after?
Oh yeah, I started Hard Drive 2 years ago. It was my first subscription business officially. Before that, I was doing mentorship on subscription, so I would talk to anyone that needed help starting out their career. I felt like a fraud in the beginning. I always like to say that because you have some sort of imposter syndrome when you do new things, and I totally had that for the first couple months of me doing consult calls. So Hard Drive, I thought of the idea. I was driving from LA to the Bay for a wedding, and I was on the 101, or no, I was on the 5, passing all the cows, and I literally it's just like a lightning bolt in my brain. I was like, oh my god, I have so many friends that are so dope at what they do, like from graphic designers to engineers to what producers, And then I was like, on the other hand, I have a million people in my DMs all the time asking where I get all those things, like, you know, get my mixing and tracks and cover artwork. I'm like, oh, I could kill 2 birds with 1 stone by making a website. And I literally when I got to the Bay, I got to my mom's apartment that night. I went upstairs. I didn't even talk to her or my sister. I sat down on my laptop, built hard drive, and 10 artists signed up in the first week.
Wow.
And and then it just was like snowballing. And now we're 2.5 years in, and it's like 150% growth each year. Wow. And
that's awesome.
Yeah, it's so exciting.
That is super exciting. Let's go. When we last linked in Oakland at Sideshow, you were just so busy. Are you are you finding the time for yourself these days?
No.
Okay. You know what? God bless you though, because it's not like you're
I love it
hectic.
Though.
You're not like a hectic person.
No.
You're just busy.
Dude, my time management is so on point though. I use this app called TickTick. I tell everyone to use it. Anyone that uses it, it's like it transforms their lives. Some people like handwriting things though, so I understand. It's a digital calendar, but that's how I get everything done. Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
Oxsauce said, "I swear, Mickey, the smartest person in the industry." Big facts. Big facts.
Oh, that's the homie.
And someone said, "Mickey, you know about NF?" I think
NFTs maybe.
Well, I think
What's NF?
He means the rapper NF.
Oh shit! No, I do not.
Another, I think he's indie, or I don't know.
NF?
But
Nope, I don't know
super
about
dope rapper, but put you on.
Right,
NFTs though, are you doing any of that stuff?
Oh yeah, totally.
I gotta get more into it.
Yeah, no, I know. I mean, it's not really urgent for me, since it's such an emerging space for music artists. They still have some things that they need to work out with that, because there's not really a way for your collaborators to get like a split pay on the blockchain. Right. Not that I know of yet. But yeah, I am working on new versions of my record Drunk on the Mic with a homie of mine. So we're going to put out, we're going to mint some NFTs with Drunk on the Mic.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Can we play one of your songs?
Yeah, of course.
I just would love to give people in here that might not have heard your stuff before, which
Hell yeah.
I don't know.
Any record you choose. I have 1,000 songs I could not possibly choose.
Is there one that you want to choose?
I mean, typically people play Drunk on the Mic. If you want to just run with Drunk on the Mic, we could totally do that.
Go ahead and start there. I feel like this is definitely a play the one. Let's see. I was playing it this morning. Yeah, that one right there with the lyrics.
Hit it.
Yeah. Oh, I guess they both have. Yeah, the top one with the lyrics.
Yeah, top one works.
If Kylie Jenner brought you here, like
I'm done.
So she just posted it on her IG?
So yeah, it's a whole story.
Yeah.
Are we just listening to it, or are we talking too?
No, we could listen. You know, put it on the premiere screen. This is Drunk on the Mic by Mickey.
Who did I think it was? Nothing a grown man, so young, so many dreams. Who knew he would take them, crush them in the palm of his hand? I don't need him, but every night when he didn't show up, I was like, damn, I need him. I'ma drown myself in alcohol and I ain't even legal yet. Oh my God, I'ma get my friend and give me a bottle. I'ma go and go and go and go and go. Drunk on the mic, don't let me get drunk on the mic. Don't let me get drunk, I'll be in my grip. Drunk on the mic, don't let me get drunk on the mic. I'ma tell him all my secrets. I told you that I fucked 3 guys when I was 16. What a fucking lie, what a fucking lie. I only slept with 1 guy before you, baby. Drunk on the mic, don't let me get drunk on the mic. Don't let me get drunk, I'll be in my grip. Drunk on the mic, don't let me get. I told you that I loved a couple guys before, but really you're the only one I fell for. I'm a fucking liar. Don't let me get drunk on the mic. Don't let me get drunk on the mic. Don't let me get drunk on the mic. I'ma tell them all my secrets. I said I was working late. You said you would come through, but you never did, so someone else came. What did you expect me to do? You know when a bitch is drunk, she just tryna fuck. let me get drunk on a mic. Don't let me get drunk. I be in my grip, drunk on a mic. Don't let me get drunk on a mic. I'ma tell him all my secrets. I told you that I fucked 3 guys when I was 16. What a fucking lie, what a fucking lie. I only slept with 1 guy before you, baby. Drunk on a mic, don't let me get drunk on a mic. Don't let me get drunk. I be in my grip, drunk on a mic. Don't let me get. I told you that I loved a couple guys before, but really you're the only one I fell for. I'm a fucking liar. Don't let me get drunk on the mic. Don't let me get drunk on the mic. Don't let me get drunk on the mic. I'ma tell him all my secrets. I'm gone. I've been drinking Hennessy to the death of me. Want you next to me right now. I'ma hit you right now. And I know my neighbors wanna cuss me out, 'cause I be so fucking loud. Who did I think it was? Nothing a grown man. Drunk on the mic, don't let me get drunk on the mic. Don't let me get drunk on the mic. I'ma tell him all my secrets.
Take
Sorry, my bad.
Yo, there we go.
So dope. And so that was Mickey Shiloh right there, drunk on the mic. And like, I love how honest your music is for real. Like,
Thank you.
So what did you process that freestyle a lot?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
When I started writing songs when I was 12, that was like my escape. You know, my mom and my dad had a lot of fights and like a really tumultuous kind of relationship. So I really escaped into music, and so I was very honest, like from the beginning.
Right.
And then yeah, my artistry has always been just blatantly what I'm experiencing or what I've experienced, and
Hell yeah.
especially with mental health too. I have a lot of songs because I'm bipolar, and I have no problem saying that I'm like diagnosed real life bipolar. And
Again, honest.
yeah, no, it feels good to be honest. Like, why
Facts.
not? We gonna die
God,
someday. It don't matter.
I mean, like, look, and I just want everybody in here to understand like how important it is. She tells you how old she is. She tells you like the mental shit that she goes through. She tells you all the truth in her music. She's not anybody else. Let this inspire you to just be yourself unforgivably, like unapologetically yourself. That is, I feel like, what's driven you more and more towards success.
Thank you.
Is you're not. It is what it is.
Yeah.
As long as you're honest, you're forever moving forward. Like,
Yeah.
So I commend you for that. 'cause
Thank you.
A lot of people hide those
You're the
things.
same way though. You're the same way.
Try to be more truth is freedom. Facts. And it just, I don't know. It's like contagious when you watch somebody, even if they're like a big geek, you know, like I'm a nerd and shit. I said like dad jokes and stuff.
God,
like,
you got a dad sweater on right now.
This
so.
is Ferragamo, baby.
Oh shit. Well, a cool dad.
A cool dad. Dad sweater. God, I'm gonna go back to Ferragamo. But I was like, I'm so, it's so appealing to me to watch people that are like just them.
Yeah.
You know, and like I said, that could be somebody who's wearing a dad sweater or somebody who's just like, at least you're you.
Yep.
So
1000%.
I love that about you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. So I have just like a few random questions.
Okay.
So before we kind of continue, people can get to know you a little better.
For sure.
So let's just go through them, okay?
Yes.
And these questions were drawn up by Avi over there. So thanks,
Okay.
Avi.
Yay, let's get
All right.
it.
Cats or dogs?
Shit, dogs.
Would you rather have everything be free in life or live forever?
Live forever.
Nice. If you could live in any country rent-free, where and why?
Shit. I want to say London, but I haven't been there, so I don't know. I just have this. I've always had this affinity for London.
Yeah.
I'm from San Francisco, so I love the cold and gloomy, and I don't want to be in
We all
America. So London.
That's amazing. That's a good one.
Yeah.
If you could give everyone a superpower, what would it be?
Honesty.
Wow. Good one. Would you rather have a longer summer or winter?
Winter.
Well, that now.
Yeah,
We
makes
already knew
sense.
now. If you could talk to one animal, what would it be and why? That's a go.
I I mean, dogs, because they're the best. I'm sorry. I know
Yeah.
you have cats.
No, I mean my cats are like dogs. You know that.
Right, they are.
If you could live in someone's body for a week, who would it be? Dead or alive? Hey.
Whoa, if I
Thank
could live
you,
in someone
Sandro,
else's-
going crazy for following.
Aw.
Much love. Every 50 followers, I do 50 push-ups in the studio, so keep it pushing.
I wouldn't want to live in anyone else's body. That's freaking me out. even
Yeah, that's
thinking
kind of
about
weird.
it. It's a weird one.
What is that song? Side Joe? Whatever. What was that song by Joe? I think it was. It was always a creepy lyric to me.
He wants to get inside your body?
I guess it was. I wish that I could take a journey through your mind.
You could be a celebrity. You could be Leonardo DiCaprio for a day.
No,
Yeah.
I don't want to. I don't want to.
You don't want to be anybody?
Yeah, I don't want.
You don't have to like.
Be preserved. Leo will be you for a day.
Oh,
Yeah,
if
kind of like
someone-
the.
I don't want anyone to have access to my body either.
You're thinking too much.
I'm thinking too much. I don't want to be anybody
wanna
else.
be anybody,
I just
okay.
love me.
God bless. I love it.
God.
Okay. Who would you want to narrate your life?
Oh, Morgan Freeman. Everyone probably
facts.
says that. Like
Morgan Freeman or James Earl Jones.
Right. Exactly. Oh,
I love
Seth
it. What's up, Sly
Rogen's a
Beats?
good one.
Sandro going crazy. Thank you so much for the follow. Oxa said London and not Norway. Shaking my head. I think he's from Norway. Shout out to Norway though. Anime. Do you like anime?
No, I
Yeah.
never got it. I don't not like it. I just
Yeah.
never got into it.
I wonder if there's probably anime videos with your songs.
Oh, for
attached,
sure.
Because that's what made California go up.
Wow.
Yeah. Did
Oh,
you know
that's-
that?
No.
Yeah. So California, I dropped in June,
Wow.
and in like late July, somebody had put it
To an
a
anime.
anime video, and
Oh,
it got like
that's dope.
7 million views on Instagram. Hey,
There
could
goes my time,
could
man.
one of you guys? Thank you, Bill.
It's across the street to the left. It's a BMW.
Oh,
It's on that first street.
it's a Ferrari.
It's not a Ferrari.
I wouldn't want a Ferrari.
I'm texting it to Nick.
Cool.
So it's black.
Samuel L. Jackson can narrate my shit. That's a good one.
Ooh, that is a good one.
Cool. Thanks, guys. Here, I'm gonna forward this.
Yee. Thank you guys so much.
Where is that?
It's literally to the left. It's the first one parked on the left street.
Cool. Awesome. So, guys, I'm just gonna hit an ad real quick, but if you make sure you subscribe, you won't have to watch these ads, and then also we're gonna be dropping exclusive content on the Discord. So
Yay!
make sure you subscribe. We're dropping new stuff all the time, and we're gonna start very soon with an acoustic collection. So hit that subscription button. What happened here? Oh, okay. But thank you guys again for being here, California. Thank you, bro. Thank you so much. So, what were we saying? Oh, we were doing the questions.
Yes.
That was the last one. Except for what's your death row meal?
Oh my God! Really?
Yeah, what's your last meal ever? What would be your last meal if you were on death row?
Oh shit! Who did I kill?
Who did I kill?
Man, my last meal. That's so depressing.
Okay, just your favorite meal.
Okay, there we
could
go.
ask that way.
I love Nick's on Beverly. Anything
I know
from
you
Nick's
do.
on Beverly. I love Nick's.
Kendra's obsessed with
I love
Nick.
Nick. Yeah, no, Nick's on Beverly is anything from there. I just went there again last night, second time since I've been in LA,
Yeah.
just this past week. But they have these pizzas, these deep dish pizzas, and
Yeah.
it's vegan. It's
I
like,
know,
it
that's
doesn't
the
even taste
thing.
vegan.
They got spaghetti and meatballs that like Kendra fooled me because she brought on she's like, and I was like, this is a great meatball, and she was like, it's not
It's
meat.
not even meat.
I felt a little duped, but at the same time, it's fantastic.
Yeah, hell
So,
yeah.
Yeah, like Nick's is fire.
Yeah.
What's the other place? Gracias Madre.
Oh yeah, Gracias
pretty good for,
Madre
like,
is pretty
vegan.
good too.
Vegan
Agreed.
options.
Agreed.
Are you vegan?
No,
Yeah, just
Not at
kind
all.
of balance.
just balance.
Healthy. Yeah. Do you have a
Absolutely.
pretty healthy lifestyle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not since I've been in LA.
Yeah.
But at home, yeah, I cook everything for the most part, and I have a Peloton treadmill in my house,
Let's
a
go.
Peloton bike. I got the tonal gym that you put on the wall. This shit is
Nice.
crazy. Always gotta move because I
What-
sit a lot.
Well, what's up? Oh, what's your like guilty pleasure? Like, what is your as far as
Cookies.
Food or
I love
cookies is
they're
your
actually
poison?
vegan. There's these I don't know why they're vegan cookies. They're called sweet Lorraine's. I don't know, but I literally bake them, and I
Oh, wow.
probably get those once a week.
nice
That's really it. Other than that, maybe Casamigos.
Casamigos? I was gonna say, do you have any vices when you create?
So not as much anymore. Like I
Right.
can create totally sober, but
Yeah.
you know, coming up,
Mhm.
obviously not as a teenager, but when I was in my early 20s, I definitely had to smoke or I had to drink.
Mhm.
Hennessy was my drink of choice
That's what
when
you
I was
said in-
creating. Yeah, well, that's what
Drunk on
drunk
the
on the mic. I was about a halfway through one of those regular
Halfway
sized
through a fifth of
bottles
Hennessy?
myself. Yeah, it was
God,
really.
That's that's a tough.
It was
that's a tough buzz.
lot, but it hit that freestyle just right. So.
Right.
Yeah.
Sometimes you hit that. It's like it's like
just
falling into a harmony.
Dude, it feels like electricity is going through your
Right.
body and you're not even thinking. It's
Yeah.
just like coming out like word vomit. That's
For
God,
sure.
though. That's all God.
For sure.
Yeah.
I always just enough to like relax a little bit. So like before a show, I'm always two shots of whiskey and a beer.
Oh, I love it. I
And then
didn't get
that's-
offered any
okay.
whiskey. Damn, they came in here and I said, "Where's the water?" And
Oh,
no.
for real?
Wow.
I'm trying to help you though.
offended.
I'm trying to make
I'm
sure.
offended.
You've been going hard in LA. I
Yeah,
want to
you're
make
right.
sure that
No,
you're
no.
okay.
Sober is the
We'll start
way.
at 5.
Okay.
Let me know. I'll have the guys grab something though.
No,
for
no,
real.
I'm cool, I'm cool.
Okay.
Thank you.
Like, fuck this place. Okay, so that's something that I wondered like because everybody has their thing. Like I honestly just coffee.
Yeah, no coffee
But
every
today
morning.
is there something? Yeah, coffee every morning.
Every morning. Yeah.
How do you take your coffee?
Not black. Yeah, I need sugar and cream for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need sugar
Good
and
for
cream.
the. It's too acidic.
I've been drinking coffee since I was maybe 12.
Really?
Yeah, my mom, Starbucks took me to Starbucks every day.
Yeah.
It's her fault.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember like I started drinking coffee and I used to put so much of that vanilla.
Oh yeah.
What's that shit? Coffee Mate?
Yeah.
Like it was mostly that.
That's what they I
I
have at my
can s-
hotel, so I was drinking
Yeah.
the coffee mate creamer this morning.
Anytime I walk into like a gas station or like any place that has shitty coffee and I smell that vanilla hazelnut, I'm like that shit is so gross to me. I don't know why.
It is. It's like
Yeah.
it kills rats or something. Or no, that's the powder. That's the powder.
My God, gotta color the vocal. Have you ever tried Indian samosa?
Yeah, I've had samosas before. Excellent.
Indian food is fire.
Yes.
Chicken
hell
tikka
yeah.
masala
I went
hits
to
every
India.
time.
I went
Yeah.
to India. I used to do community service trips. Went to India, Mongolia,
Wow.
Thailand, Senegal. But yeah, in India.
What did you do?
Community service trips, like
Fire.
voluntary. I always
Yeah.
say voluntary. Like I didn't get sent to third world countries
Yeah,
to
yeah.
like do anything for something
That's-
bad I did.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I know those were fun. India's a beautiful place. Yeah.
Awesome.
totally.
I was in kind of going into the seminary
Oh wait, what?
back in the day. Yeah.
What?
I was friends with the priest at our high school.
Oh wow.
I went to Catholic school, right?
Oh
And-
wow.
And I was a good talker, so
Yes,
he liked.
I could see that.
He always liked because he was also the president of the school, so he was the president of the school.
so you were the teacher's pet.
He just yeah. But
That's
I
what we're
wasn't a
saying.
good student. I wasn't a very good student grade wise, but I was like the kid who screwed up a lot, and they were like, "Nick, please, man, please." But because like I tried.
School
And
isn't for everyone.
It's not. I think that's what they knew about me. Like school
Yeah.
just wasn't for me. So
Yeah.
they just had to like try to keep me in the rails as long
as
as
much
they
as
could.
possible.
But I wasn't like mean spirited or anything.
No.
So, but he always wanted me to do the talks, like lead the prayer in front of the school,
Oh.
stuff like that. So,
Yeah.
senior year, he took me and about 4 others to south of France.
Oh
this
my
place called
gosh.
Lourdes, France.
Wow.
And basically, Lourdes, France, behind the Vatican, is the #1 most visited place by Catholics a year. And Catholics believe that that you wash in the waters of Lourdes and it
Yeah.
can heal you. And it's actually a really interesting place, and I had stuff that blew my mind. Now, I never intended to become a priest, and I actually met a girl there and hooked up with her, and that's actually got
What?
sent home. Yeah. And
Oh my
amazingly,
god. In 8th grade? No.
no,
this was-
I was a senior in high school.
Oh, senior.
I was almost
oh,
18. Yeah.
Whatever.
But there was this beautiful girl, and so funny because the town was built on Saint Bernadette. And I went into the gift shop and I met this beautiful French girl behind the counter. Her name was Bernadette.
Oh my
And we ended up
gosh.
having a little bit of absinthe, and we went back to my hotel room, and the rest was history. But,
I love this story.
But I ended up getting sent home for that. But
How did they find out you weren't sneaky?
he walked in on
any
me.
way?
My priest walked in
Oh
on me.
my
Yeah, it was
gosh.
really awkward.
My priest walked in on me.
Yeah, it was unbelievable.
Who can say that?
I know, but he wasn't mad or anything. It just was like, yo, you can't. And it was like almost the end of the trip. But before this was so interesting because this goes back to the power of manifestation.
Yeah.
And the power of prayer is to me the same thing.
Yep.
It's a collective effort of
Same thing.
thinking something and having that faith in something that to where it comes true.
Yep.
So I was there, and I'm full-blooded Italian, but Italians when they came to this country, they wanted to assimilate into American culture, so it was
Yeah.
like kind of frowned upon to speak Italian, to speak the language to your kids.
Oh, wow.
So in my family, like the language never got passed down. So we were like, even though my grandparents were from there, my Italian was it wasn't like wasn't good. So, but I ended up, when I went to high school, I took an Italian course. Now I was very it was just run of the mill. Just I couldn't really be conversational in it. So I went there, but I have a tattoo on my back since I was 17 years old that says Italiano.
I'm
so
done.
so me and my brothers all have it, and same place on the back. And so what happened is there's these things called the piscines, and they're like little baths, right? Like sheds, and in there is like this holy water with the Saint Mary statue on all of them, and they basically this people come off the train. They've traveled for miles and miles. People of all kinds of deformations, different disabilities, people that are sick, stage 4 cancer, all across the world. They come in by the train, and we basically take them off the shuttle and carry them to these pools, and we dip them in the water, and we say a prayer for them. So that was what our job was. So we go in to the piscines first, the volunteers, and we had to go in first. So I had to strip down and then go into this cold water. They say a prayer. They dunk you under, say the prayer, and then you get out and you wrap the towel around, right? So when I had the towel around me, my back was exposed, and they could see Italiano. So when I put my clothes back on, the guy had put a sticker on me that said I was the Italian speaker for this day. So they put me in there's 6 pools, 6 piscines, and so each pool had 7 speakers. So I was the Italian speaker for pool number 1.
Wow.
So all of a sudden, but I'm like, and I look down, I'm like, oh my God, I think they think I'm the Italian speaker in here. I don't know how to speak. I can say like margarita pizza. Like, what can I say? I can't really say that much, but I know it's in there. I've been taking these courses, and I remember like in church and stuff, there's like, there's like Latin stuff, and there's like, I knew it. I just didn't know it. Boom. First Italian speaker comes in, and it was like, it just left my body fluently. Italian. I let him in the Glory Be, the Our Father, the Hail Mary, all in Italian. I promise, I'm not lying. And it was insane. It just like flew out of my body like the Holy Ghost.
That feeling.
Yeah, it was crazy.
So
and it was just like, it was where necessity met, like, you might not think that you're always prepared, but like if it's in there and it has to come out. It's kind of like if you're afraid to hop on a stage and perform, or if you're afraid to be in the room with people that you think might be better than you or whatever. Like once it's you have to perform.
That adrenaline
and kicks in. So that was sorry for that runoff.
No,
rant,
we love it. That story is dope.
Can you believe that? So
I can believe it, but it's pretty phenomenal. I love that shit.
Right. So anyway, hold on, guys. I'm gonna run one more ad, but if you're following, or if you're subscribed, you won't see it. Cool. So how are you feeling? Like, how are you doing?
I'm feeling really good, actually. LA the past couple weeks has thrown me off a loop for my routine, because when I'm home in the Bay, I'm literally, I wake up, I get on my computer, and 12 hours goes by, and then I go back to bed. But so here, I like get up, I go like do something different every day, photo shoot, video shoot, planning this XYZ. Yeah, it threw me for a loop, but in a good way. I needed to switch things up.
Right.
I feel good.
Good, and you look great.
Thank you.
You look rested. You look healthy.
Good.
Absolutely.
Black don't crack.
Yeah, and you have a lot of admirers in the chat.
Oh,
so
hi admirers.
She said to slide into her DMs.
Yes.
But just be very respectful, because it's not tight to be disrespectful.
Yeah, if you're not respectful, I just won't respond, so it's fine.
Well,
or I might, and
yeah,
we'll have a fun conversation.
Yeah. Well, that leads in nicely to this question here. Any advice on first relationships?
Oh, wow. First relationships. Like the very first relationship ever?
Or maybe just any advice on relationships in general.
Oh, shit. Well, my relationships haven't worked out, so you shouldn't listen to my advice.
You're just so...
I honestly, my best piece of advice would be, fuck with people that you can be yourself with. If you feel that you're not being yourself, that will never work. Yeah. And also starting relationships on any sort of lies will never work either. So, again, it kind of just comes back to honesty again, which is the hardest thing to do. But my greatest relationships have been the ones that are the most honest from both sides. And when you can look at someone and see that they're being fully themselves and fully honest, it's so magical.
Look at that.
Yeah. It's super
round of
magical.
Applause for that, Wyatt.
Let's go. Hit me with it.
I need that. That's good. Back to real quick, can you take me through like just a typical Mickey day?
Oh yeah.
From start to finish?
Oh yeah,
What
well,
is your typical day?
so like I said, here in LA, I can't. This is not a typical day for me
Yeah.
ever here. But yeah, back home, I wake up anywhere from 8 to 9 a.m. I immediately make my coffee. I then get on my computer and check emails, and I still do a lot of customer service for my label. So it's a lot of artist.
You have an office?
No, I don't have an office,
You're
but
just from home right now?
yeah, no, from home,
Nice, yeah.
absolutely. I used to. I had a space in LA, an event
I know.
space.
I remember.
Yeah, we had to shut
I
it
helped
down.
you move your couch.
That's right. Yeah, no, I had to shut that down because of COVID. Yeah, I was sad to let that go, but I
Oh,
didn't.
yeah.
I wasn't sad leaving $5,000 a month behind
For
because
sure. That place was huge.
it was
though.
really huge.
Yeah.
But I'm glad I had that. So yeah. Anyways, wake up, coffee, emails. I do a lot of consultation calls. Like I said, I had a mentorship program for the past 3 months. I do it a couple times a year because I cannot mentor people all year round, but it's a lot of energy.
Yeah, it
So
is.
yeah, a lot of Zoom calls. We do a lot of Zoom events for my label too. So again, it's like literally, like I said, I'm on the computer like probably 12 hours a day,
Yeah.
which I don't want to be anymore. So I'm actually delegating a lot more, which is great. I have way more team members now that I'm learning to trust
Right.
all the way.
That's good. I was gonna
Yeah.
ask how many people work.
Yeah.
With
So
Hard Drive.
I do. So we contract because
Okay, cool.
I'm my only employee. I'm gonna hold on to that as long as I can.
Yeah, you're very smart.
But yeah, no, I have almost 70 team members. That's including engineers.
Nice.
We have a couple support people and graphic designers, all that. About
Nice.
70 people on the team side of
70?
Hard Drive. Yeah, 70.
That's
Got 70
amazing.
W9s in a folder somewhere.
Wow. I mean, there's
Yeah.
2,500 members, so
Yeah, there's
I would hope you
2,500.
have a sizable team.
Yeah, we're sizable for sure.
So, and you guys are going up, right? Because this is that why this is kind of on hold right now?
Yeah, so right, exactly.
That's
So
right,
the
yeah.
new web app, we just started beta with our producers. So we onboarded our producers yesterday. So now we're populating our music library because we have like a beat library, right, where artists can come in and download tracks for free. So we're starting
Nice.
with producers, and then in the next 2-3 weeks, we're going to be onboarding our current members. So the 2,500 members will be getting onboarded, and we'll do our beta testing with them because when new apps break all the time, bugs galore. So we're going to only focus on getting all the bugs worked out before I open it up to the world again.
Dope.
And my goal is, DistroKid has over 2 million users. I absolutely want over 2 million.
Fuck yeah.
We're gonna be like that level.
I know you will.
Thank
I know
you.
Let's go. Let's go.
Thank you.
I just want to just cut like to just some advice, some good advice, right? So like, as a artist who really struggled to get exposure for a long time, for me.
Yeah, and me. Shit.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
and that could be really frustrating to know how to navigate. One, how do I get my shit heard? And two, how do I make some money?
Yeah.
So, is there any advice you could give? Because it's been such a long road for both of us. So it might be hard to wrap your head around. Like, remember that time when?
Yeah.
What is something early on, like a good first step for somebody to just like get their music out there?
Yeah.
Or just make a little bit of money to fund their
Yeah.
own career.
I mean, even before you can make money, you have to be a master of your craft. Well, that's my opinion. There's absolutely whack shit out there that gets a lot of exposure, obviously. But my first step would be just practicing, learning to record yourself or going to the studio, getting some decent songs recorded. Another way that I've made a lot of money in the past few years is on a website called soundbetter.com.
Yes, I'm so
Yeah.
glad you brought that up.
Yeah,
I'm so glad you
Soundbetter.
brought that up.
Yeah, I made almost $400,000 on Soundbetter.
Holy
Yeah.
shit, let's go. Can we get some
Yeah.
claps over here? That's incredible. So, I'm sorry, real quick. Soundbetter is, there was a, didn't you do an interview?
Oh, yeah, I did a Spotify for
Yeah,
artists, Soundbetter.
Is that an interesting
Yeah,
watch right there? Can
yeah,
we play
we
that?
can watch it.
Okay.
It's,
Just for some perspective, this is Soundbetter. I have a few friends that do really well on Soundbetter.
yeah, no, so it's on YouTube.
Yeah, just go to the
You want to
the
watch the
YouTubes.
yeah.
Let's watch the interview real quick.
Spotify for artists, Mickey Shiloh. If I think that should bring it up.
If you just type in Mickey Shiloh, it
Oh.
pops up. It's one of the
See, I don't really go on
Yeah.
YouTube, so I don't know.
yeah. Spotify for artists put it out. Amazing.
Yeah, because Spotify bought Soundbetter.
Okay, so real quick before you start this, Soundbetter, for everybody listening, this is basically a website where you can go and like provide services as like as a songwriter or a
Yep.
producer or even a vocalist or whatever musician.
Saxophonist,
Anything,
drummer,
literally.
engineer. anything.
Kevin across the hall at Hush Money, he does really, really well on there, just producing for
Yep.
artists across the world.
Yep.
And Yeah, Will Salsky does composes stuff, does scores. So like you could basically go to Songwriter and just find, and then it's really connected like social media wise, where the like if I typed in, I don't have a Songwriter, but if I typed in Nicky Songwriter,
Yeah.
all the profiles that have worked with me
Yep.
will pop up. So like if you want to type in NF or something like that, you see who are the producers or the engineers that worked with NF. You could find them here and you could work with
Yep.
them as well. So this is the video Spotify for Artists put out with Mickey about how she made it with Songwriter.
Yes, sir.
Fire.
Music has become an open diary for me. It's just in my blood to create things out of this passion that I have. Either I was gonna find a way to commit my time to music or have a 9-to-5. Songwriter has created this marketplace where it's allowed me to kind of like set up shop and be like, okay, come to my booth and get what you need. And what they need is exactly what I've spent 10 years cultivating.
Let's get a coffee. Tell me
I first started to share my music publicly in middle school. I started uploading some of those songs that I was working on. At that point, I had been recording myself for 3 or 4 years, and that's how I started, connecting with producers, just messaging a whole bunch of people on MySpace Music.
don't even tell me that you
I started songwriting professionally when I was 15. I signed to another producer, his name's Darkchild, when I was 17, and I got my first major placement from a songwriting standpoint only with Janet Jackson. The song was called Make Me. I worked with Wiz Khalifa, Jason Derulo. I worked with Diplo. One of my biggest songs, Drunk on the Mic, it kind of blew up early 2016. My manager texted me, yo, look at Kylie Jenner's Snapchat. And I'm like, what? And then I go on there and Kylie is snapping Drunk on the Mic. And then Drake follows me on Instagram. From that moment, I just continued to release music. Throughout the whole time that I was songwriting for other artists, even at a young age, I was always creating my own music. I'm always in Bedroom Records, like that's my label, right? Every day working on music.
ain't no competition. 'Cause they ain't got what I got.
It's really funny because a lot of people think when they see plaques on your wall or they see your discography, they assume, oh, she's ballin'. People just have all of these assumptions because of the names that you're associated with. I had been Googling songwriter gigs and songwriter classifieds just to find ways to monetize my skills, right? I found out about Sound Better when I was on a hike. Me and my friend Marshall Bryant. Marshall is an incredible sound engineer. And my friend Brianna Marin. We were all just talking about how we were broke, but so talented with crazy discographies. And I was like, what? There's a market for people that are just out there making music? Like, wait a second. I can make money doing what I do best? Sound Better put a value on something that no one had put a value on for me before. My 10 years of experience had no value before. Literally since middle 2015. I've made over $330,000 on Sound Better. The value of the relationships is even more than that. I would have always been continuing to pursue my music career, but what Sound Better and their network allowed me to do was just 100% focus on my life's mission and my music mission.
Let's go. I love that. It's really well done too. Amazing. All right, well, you guys, if you're, thank you guys for being here. This is Mickey Shiloh. That was her kind of testimony that Spotify for Artists did on her about how she became really successful with Sound Better.
Yeah,
But thank you so much for being here.
of course.
I appreciate you. We're gonna take a quick break, and if you don't mind, we're gonna come right back and just kind of iron out a few more things for up and coming artists and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
I just want to get the most out of you while you're here.
Yeah, I'm here. I got
so,
you.
yeah, thank you. So we're gonna take a quick break. Let's play one of Mickey's songs if you don't mind. Just go back to YouTube and.
I just had something come out with Panda Eyes. That's kind of crazy.
Fire.
Panda Eyes. It's called Repeat. So I think if you type Repeat Mickey Shiloh, maybe that should pop up.
And I got you in the chat right now with her Instagram. It's just at Mickey Shiloh, right?
Yeah, that Panda one. I don't. Wait, what's up? Mickey
No, I got
Shiloh
you,
is
yeah.
my thing. The one, yeah, that one right there. That should be it. I don't know what the one above it is.
So at MickeyShiloh.
Yeah, at Mickey Shiloh.
Please go follow her on
thank you.
Instagram and let her know you came from here, and let her know you love her.
Yes.
Amazing.
Yee.
So Panda Eyes, this one just dropped?
Yeah, like
Incredible.
a few days ago.
All right, cool. Well, we'll see you guys in a minute.
Yee.
Wanna love you more than I love myself. I don't wanna let you go to hell, but it feels like sometimes that's all that we do. Argue and we fight, make up every night, do it all again in the morning. Yeah, we on repeat, repeat. Yeah, you got me on loop. I don't know what to do. Got me on repeat, repeat. Always on repeat, repeat. Oh, I'm losing my mind. Every time you kiss my lips, I want it back. It feels so good. Yeah, you're in my head even when you're not in my bed. Who is here instead? My other bed. Yeah, you got me on. Do it all again in the morning. Yeah, we don't repeat, repeat. Yeah, you got me on.
Ooh, yeah.
I'm losing my mind. Every time you kiss my lips, I want it back. It feels so good. Yeah, you're in my head even when you're not in my bed. Who is here instead? My other bed.
Ooh, yeah.
Argue and we fight, make up every night, do it all again.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, we don't repeat, repeat. Yeah, you got me on loop. I don't know what to do. We're stuck on
Ooh, yeah.
repeat.
What's up, guys? Let's go. Thank you for following. Thanks for rating the channel. You gotta teach me how to do that. I appreciate everybody being here, man. This is like my second month on Twitch. This song right here is the homie Mickey Shiloh, who's here today, and we're just having a conversation about music. But appreciate you guys, man. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the love. Here every Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday around 5 p.m., 6 p.m., and every Saturday at 12 p.m. That's Mickey right there. That's her song. Super amazing artist and music connoisseur. Just genius, man. Just visionary.
Thank you.
But that song's dope. Yeah. But appreciate you guys being here. Are you familiar with Twitch, by the way?
Not at all.
Yeah.
This is my first time being on Twitch.
Well, the channel just got rated, so shout out to Pesce for rating the channel. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys being here.
Love it.
I was gonna play one of my newer songs.
Yes,
if that's
hit it.
cool. What do we got over there? This. Yeah. Well. What should we play? Yeah. Yeah, play have you seen the California video, Mickey?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. This is my latest. I got you. This is my latest video for California. Yeah. Let's get this one.
Yay.
I got you. I'll play some unreleased too today.
And now for our feature presentation.
This some California love, I've been riding through the city in the Cadillac, getting faded off the Remy. Had a ugly little past, nowadays sitting pretty. I know I made mistakes, I just hope you can forgive me. Oh yeah, now I know I can't right my wrongs. Hey, but I like doing the Pirellis are burning the way I'm speeding back home. I just wanna ride with you and take you back to the west side. We riding underneath the helicopter lights and the sirens. I know I can't come back home. I just wanna ride with you. Not the same as I was, so insane. I done been around the game, y'all know me and know my pain. Numbed it up, Novocaine, and threw some ice up on my chain cause they was cold to me. I just kept taking all of these hits, it was slapstick. I've been surrounded by more angels than the Catholics. I make a bag and put it underneath my mattress. That's for every dollar in a dream I ever had. Yeah, I've been riding through the city in the Cadillac, getting faded off the Remy. Had a ugly little past, nowadays sitting pretty. I know I made mistakes, I just hope you can forgive me. Oh yeah, now I know I can't right my wrongs. Hey, but I like doing the Pirellis are burning the way I'm speeding back home. I just wanna ride with you and take you back to the west side. We riding underneath the helicopter lights and the sirens. I know I can't come back home. I just wanna ride with you. I'm on my
Here we go, ready
California
for this?
love shit. Neighborhood nip
Oh
for my
my
clique, way I run it. We
Wait,
ain't
watch.
never quit, we still on our marathon shit.
This was real. This really happened.
And I'm dripping to the ground, that ain't nothing new. I need some Ferragamo sweaters, feeling comfortable. Feel like the young Italian version of a Huxtable. It's more like love and basketball, the way I fuck with you. It's some California love, I've been riding through the city in the Cadillac, getting faded off the Remy. Had a ugly little past, nowadays sitting pretty. I know I made mistakes, I just hope you can forgive me. Oh yeah, now I know I can't right my wrongs. Hey, but I like doing the Pirellis are burning the way I'm speeding back home. I just wanna ride with you and take you back to the west side. We riding underneath the helicopter lights and the sirens. I know I can't come back home.
You know what's I see.
I just wanna ride with you.
Now you were just mouthing the words and it made me
Oh,
happy.
I got you. It's easy.
You know
to
it's time for us to do a song, right?
Yeah, it actually is.
It is. So,
Yeah.
I got you. I have a verse for you.
Oh, easy.
So
I'll freestyle.
yeah, exactly. I know you will.
Do it.
Let's go. Thank you guys. I appreciate that. Yeah, that's California. Shout out to my team on the amazing work on that one. So we are here with Mickey Shiloh, yo. Big round of applause for Mickey Shiloh. You're right here. This is her website. You guys can visit it at mickyshiloh.com. And her record label that she started, well, it's Bedroom Records, but her subscription-based record label that she operates as a distribution service is called Hard Drive, HRDRV. And that's in the chat. Put it back. Yep. That's in the chat right there. So if you're an aspiring artist or looking to, distribute your music somewhere, that's the girl right there. So hit her up.
Yeah.
And also, if you are an aspiring artist trying to make some money in this thing, DM Mickey about some opportunities that she might have for you on Hard Drive and Sound Better and all that stuff. So, thank you for being here.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Is there anything that you want to plug or play or?
No.
No?
No, I know that makes it harder for you, but
Not at
honestly,
all. No, honestly, this is so easy because I'm chilling with a homie, you know?
Yeah, no, literally.
But while we got people, and thank you so much again, all the new people that have just followed, that are a part of this. I really appreciate it. Like I said, this is like my second month on Twitch. We partnered up in beginning of March, you know, and it was a great 2020 as far as exposure and getting my music out there. So thank you so much. Aleche, am I saying that right? You all sound Italian, and I love it, and I appreciate you being here. Let me know in the chat what city you're from. But Mickey, somebody in the chat sent you a message.
Got you.
Please reply.
I will.
For sure. But yeah, so we started it, you know, here in March, and it's been amazing to kind of grow with you guys and kind of learn this platform. So we make music live here every Tuesday and Thursday. So
dope.
if you follow and subscribe, we're also going to take those songs and upload them exclusively onto our Discord, so that you even the songs that I don't release, you guys can you guys can have. So that is happening, and then I just did a performance with Jam in the Van, a live performance with the full band, and that's going to be out in the next week or so. And Bill's back there. God bless him, he's been working on the production for the new EP, so that is very close to completion. So thank you. Oh.
What happened?
No, it's like that's the homie Trey's ad-lib is that, but it's also the sound that it makes when someone
literally
follows.
Trey?
That's Trey, yeah.
I recognize. That's
yeah,
great.
yeah. It's an ad-lib we took from my song 430
Love.
that he had in there, but I love it.
Fire.
He should monetize it. Monetize that soundbite.
Definitely should.
So what we were doing today is basically every Saturday, I call these little segments ill-advised, and it's more geared towards music education and just like we have talks about music industry, and just ways that like you can navigate it and make money and just you know make your dreams a reality as an artist. That's what Mickey's done. And Mickey the GOAT, absolutely. So it's been amazing to ask somebody who has done all these steps, these questions. So if you guys have any questions yourselves, don't hesitate, throw it in the chat, and she'll get it started for you. Have either of you tried trademarking your name? What a pain. Have you trademarked your name?
No, I haven't, cause
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it feels like and big love to Sly Beats, dope producer in San Diego. I'm kind of one of those that just kind of like keep it pushing.
No.
It's kind of like the Juice World theory of just like screw clearing the sample, just do it later, and like everyone's making money. you know?
Right.
Like I think
you're ill, Nicky. I'm Mickey Shiloh. Anyone tries to come and be Mickey Shiloh is getting shut down either way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I agree, and it's just like even the whole thing with the sampling, like I feel like if you're getting under 1 million on your releases, it's just like no one's really going to do anything about it.
Yeah.
It's now if you hit that stride and you go viral and stuff, then you have that conversation with Sting, and you're like, well, let's split it.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, cool. Well, the song is making millions of dollars, so let's just make millions of dollars.
Exactly.
So I just feel like it's a conversation when that time comes. People think is a lot more aggressive than it is because we've heard stories of like the Marvin Gaye estate, but it's probably because the conversation was disrespectful from the jump.
Probably.
So he probably was just like, no, I'm not giving you shit. I don't know how it worked, but most people are rational. So they'd be like, hey man. And I'd be like, oh yeah, this song makes hella money. Like, let's split it. Or let's talk about what we owe you from this.
More than fair.
Anyway.
More than fair.
I like the webpage. It's really great. Your foundation. Hell yeah. Are you talking about Mickey's website? Yeah, because that's right there. Absolutely. You can put your email in there so you can stay tapped in.
Hell yeah.
Definitely would recommend linking up with everything that Mickey's doing. As you can see, Forbes, Billboard, LA Weekly, Rolling Stone, like, come on.
Aww.
So, there are other Sly Beats out that didn't want to get my shit shut down. Yeah, Sly, I do hear you. There is the other side of things, like, like, I'm sure you've gotten your websites, you know, you own your website, domain names and stuff like that. So, cool. Well, you know, before we start wrapping up, is there, I would love to just kind of pick your brain just a little bit more.
Yeah, whatever you need.
So, I want to just kind of revisit the idea of like artists coming up, right? What do you think is hey, let's go. Winged Few, thank you so much for following. We're getting closer to to that 50. Every 50 followers, I got to do push-ups in the studio. So I need to get it going. So we're almost there.
I'm about to make some robots and
let's go. Oh my god.
Follow you. Thousands of robots.
Jesus.
You're gonna be buff as hell.
Crazy. Yeah, it's like, how'd you get so big? So basically, like, I think the hardest thing to do as an artist coming up is to like knowing what to prioritize when it comes to budget and when it comes to just like what where your energy is going.
Yeah.
So whether it's having another job to fund it, or like, what do you think starting from square one is like the most important thing to prioritize?
Okay, so let's skip the mastering craft, since I'm just gonna assume that people are semi good at what they're doing.
Yeah.
The second step, it all is stuff that artists hate doing, is branding. Low key is
Right.
focusing on what is my message about to be to the world, right? Like, am I someone that wants to promote smoking weed, or am I someone that wants to, you know, be gothic? I don't know. I really think that having intention behind your branding is one of the most overlooked parts of being an artist. So sitting down with yourself, even if that's just 15 minutes to an hour, and just on a piece of paper writing down, this is what I'm all about and this is my intention moving forward with my artistry, I think that will put people way more ahead than the other billion people on earth that make music.
Facts.
And literally a billion people on earth make music. That's not a random statistic. That's actually what it is. So square one, master the craft. What is your brand or message to the world? Because the brand scares people for some reason when they hear brand. And those are two things you can do for free for yourself.
Yeah.
And then thirdly is put shit out, because it's better to get 1 stream or 0 streams than never get any streams, like, without knowing what's going to happen. So, like, again, better to just see what happens. And something I tell everyone is that when you're putting music out, you're just planting seeds. It does not need to blow up day 1, day 100, shit, year 10. Like, I've put so many songs out, and I'll randomly, like, the dance community is so dope when it comes to music. Like, a choreographer might hear my song and it randomly, like, goes mini viral, right? And it might be a song from 5 years ago. You know,
Right.
There's no time limit on great music. So I really encourage everyone to just drop the shit. And even if it's not planned, I do not plan anything. I'm just one person that does that. It doesn't work for everyone, but things catch flame later. So just don't be afraid to drop shit. That's rule number 3.
God, I couldn't echo that more. That last part.
Yeah.
The timing of things. It's honestly like I've had songs that have been added to like NBA 2K 2 years after its release.
Yep, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So like, you never know. I mean, I don't know how long after Drunk on the Mic or something got reposted, but
oh yeah, I got The Shy last year. It's a show on Showtime. There was a scene Drunk on the Mic played in. That song is 6 years old.
There you go.
Song is 6 years old.
So she, you know, basically I agree so much is that you just start doing and dropping, and don't try to make a hit just to like, and then you know what I'm saying? This is a different ass time in music. We're not in a time where it's just like you have to spend 6 months on one single and then go through each channel, like radio play. It's just, it doesn't work like that anymore. It's better to have just more content.
Yes.
And care less about where that content is. Have a focus for each release. Have it be well branded and make sense to who you are.
Yeah.
But don't put too much into that. You
do not pay for playlisting, please.
Yeah, there's other ways. There's independent ways. There's like even YouTube channels. Like go to YouTube channels and just be like, yo, I have music that you can use for free.
Yep.
Feel free to put this in your whatever, your documentary, whatever it may be. Utilize those things and give your stuff away so that now you can get more exposure, find more fans.
Yep.
But God, I agree so much about like where your mindset is at like rapid release.
Yeah.
And just not overthinking and just putting it out there.
And if I hear one more person say oversaturating a market, so what I say when people say oversaturating is a radio host that does a show from 9 to 5 every day oversaturating his radio market? Why is music and songs any different than me just talking on an Instagram live for an hour?
Right. Oh my God. Big facts.
Yeah. It's
so real.
It's the same shit. Why does music have to be put in a separate category?
It doesn't.
It's exactly the same thing. It's a form of communication.
That's so real.
Yeah.
Like people doing 27 TikToks a day. Like how is
Yeah.
that not oversaturated?
Right.
Right.
But me putting out a single a week or 2 singles a week or
Yeah.
a single every day, that's oversaturating. It's 3 minutes long.
Right. Right. That's so real. And you are dropping every Sunday, right?
Yeah, every Sunday with my group, The Shift.
Right.
Yep.
And don't let that overwhelm you, like, because everybody is a different artist, and if you're an artist that does take your time creatively,
Like your girlfriend.
yeah, and
We
because
love her for it, though.
we love her so much, but she has other means of content.
Yeah.
And at a certain point, let's go. At a certain point, you can be someone who focuses on kind of perfecting something as much as you can, but at a certain point, that's too much.
Yeah.
You're not going to get so much. So if you're someone who is kind of slow, like you know who I was watching as Lil Dicky.
Oh, yeah.
So look at Lil Dicky, right? He takes forever to do music.
Yep.
Like I mean, if you heard of him because you've heard of like you've seen the amazing videos and you've probably seen
Videos.
the show Dave. But really, like song wise, he's put out like 5 songs. He really doesn't have that much. And since he kind of blew up to become like famous, he hasn't put an album out. And he said like I can't. It's gonna take me 2 years to even like finish the writing of it.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, he's dropping other little things, you know, whether that's, I mean, obviously that's the highest ambition, like a TV show,
Right.
or but you know, other pieces of content. So don't let one thing overwhelm you. There's all kinds of things that you could be doing to keep a fan base involved and keep people involved in what you're doing. But if you by chance make songs quickly, show that strength. Show the strength that you roll shit out quickly, like Mickey.
Ooh, show
and
your
just drop
strength.
that shit. Yeah.
Show your strength. I love that.
That's right.
And also one more piece of advice.
Come on.
I would people that aren't sure if they want to release it everywhere, just make a SoundCloud. At least put it on
Right.
SoundCloud or something.
Right.
You know, like you don't have to
Exactly.
release on all platforms.
Exactly. Is that what you do? 'Cause
That's how I started in 2015. I was releasing a single every week or 2 on SoundCloud, and I got my following up. I think I have almost 12,000 SoundCloud followers just from back then, like because
Wow.
I was so
Yeah.
consistent with it.
Right.
Yeah.
What is your main focus as far as like where do you get a lot of the as far as music platforms? Where is most of your
Good question.
attention?
I get a lot of I get so many SoundCloud plays.
Yeah.
It's between SoundCloud and Spotify probably.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably for me
Spotify
too.
is winning, but SoundCloud is pretty close behind.
Dope.
Yeah.
Cool, man. Well, as far as releases, I am curious too. When you do drop,
Yeah.
do you have much marketing?
No, 0.
No. It's all just release.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also I do other things. Like if artistry was my main focus, I obviously would not do it that way.
Yeah.
It's like I said to you earlier, it's like music is like breathing to me. It's kind of like an open diary. So
Yeah.
if I really love something, I'll put some I'll pay for some IG ads
Right.
or that's actually the extent of where I go with my
Yeah.
marketing.
Yeah.
I know there's a lot more that I could be doing, but I simply don't care. I'm very happy with my current fan base, and I love when new people
Simply, I don't care.
when new people discover me. That's awesome, and I get that underrated comment a lot, right?
Right.
But I appreciate it.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Well, another thing though too is like, and I know you have this too, is once you start like gaining momentum, there's people online that just start doing your job for you.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, you know, so like we'll put
Yep.
out a song, and because I've put out songs and kind of like stirred up a fan base,
Yep.
someone will make me a really dope lyric video.
Yup.
You know what I mean? That I did not pay for. It's just like
Yeah.
a fan made video, and
Yeah.
things like that happen all the time. And then there'll be like 100,000 views on it. And you're like, oh, amazing, thank you.
Yeah.
So a lot of these things, just let the universe work for you.
Yes.
Like let them put your stuff out. I swear you'll probably have a blog or a channel or just some like a TikToker that might just put your song on there. That's them doing your marketing for you. That's the world we live in.
Yeah.
You don't have to do anything really.
Well, post on IG. Like, find
I
your
know.
platform that you definitely.
Find your platform to
yeah.
communicate.
Find the one platform. Don't feel like you got to be everywhere. Also.
Right.
Ooh,
Exactly.
Lord,
Someone said, Mickey, can you do me a favor?
I'm
What's-
scared.
She's not gonna say yes until she knows what it is.
Yeah, exactly. I'll wait for the DM.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll wait for the DM. Cool. Well, it's been amazing having you here.
It's been amazing being here.
God, I wish we could, keep chatting all day. I can bring in some Hennessy, and we can just kick
Next
it. And
time.
talk, and we can, next time I'm gonna have the capture card. We could play. Do you play video games?
I don't, but I could.
Did you ever play like Super
no,
Nintendo?
not Super Nintendo. I
No?
was Grand Theft Auto all day.
Oh,
Grand
okay.
Theft Auto, Need for Speed, Mortal
Okay.
Kombat.
Okay. Well, I got. Oh, we have Mortal
Oh,
Kombat. so I'll have to whoop that ass. Who's
Ooh,
your, who are you? Who are you,
wow.
Johnny Cage?
No. Wait, I just bought the new one.
We don't have Mortal Kombat.
Oh.
We have Street Fighter. We'll have to get Mortal Kombat.
Damn. I got so hyped.
Right.
It's all good.
Fuck this.
Whatever.
Oh my God.
It's
Well,
fine.
either way, we'll have to hop on the sticks next time you're here.
Yes.
Is there I will never leave. Don't leave. No, I will never leave. You got my support. I appreciate your support, so I'm here to support y'all. I already subscribed to your YouTube channel. I have to go, so it was a pleasure being here and listening to California. I saved it in my playlist right now. Goodbye and have a great day, y'all. Thank you, Ace Beta. Thank you very, very much for the love, and appreciate you so much. Have a great weekend. Mortal Kombat, that game, for real.
It is indeed.
So we have to do a song.
Oh yeah, we'll do one.
Um,
I'm leaving. Well, I might leave Thursday. So
cool.
yeah. We might
Well,
have time.
you know, you're always welcome here.
Thank you.
Anytime you're in LA, you know, this is your little stomping grounds.
Yeah.
Anytime you want to pull up, just pull
Hell
up.
yeah. I will.
Cool. And thank you so much for, I mean, like, every time Kendra is talking with you, I get so happy
Aw.
because I'm like, I really love your guys' relationship.
Yeah.
And you're kind of like a, you know, I don't know, just very sisterly bond going on. And it just makes me feel really, because
You don't know I'm gonna steal her from you, so it's okay. He says that now.
I know. And she tells me that all the time. And I'm like, honestly, I believe everything is divine. So if it happens that way, then wonderful. I'll thank the universe. But no, for real, like you're just you're an amazing influence on her, and which makes me feel good, because when she's working with you and talking with you, my life is better.
Hell yeah, that's true.
But no, seriously, like she has really. I mean, if you guys haven't heard, I had Kendra on here last time. She goes by Bast. She's been absolutely killing it. She's really turned a corner in, like, literally she's released 2 songs and a video already this year.
Best video
And
I've seen
video
by
is
an
crazy.
indie artist,
Yep.
actually, ever.
Amazing.
Ever.
Killed it. And she creatively directed it. It's called I'll Be Fine. It's out now. I'll Be Fine by Bast. And, you know, Kendra has said how much of an influence Mickey is on her career. So we appreciate you being here, Mickey. Thank you so
course.
much.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
If there's anything else you want to, like, kind of leave to everybody here.
Just MickeyShiloh.com.
Let's go.
That's it.
MickeyShiloh.com.
Hit me up.
I put the hard drive. I'm gonna put the hard drive link in there one more time, and also one more time here, so that you guys can see it. It's Mickey Shiloh. Sorry. What's going on here? At Mickey Shiloh on Instagram. She's always dropping her latest announcements there, so make sure you guys stay up to date. And all the aspiring artists, keep on working. Like, I think the biggest piece of advice from her is just do a lot. Just do everything and just get to work, you know, and don't overthink, right? So perfect person to be learning from right now. So big shout out to Mickey. Thank you so much. Let's end on a Mickey Shiloh song. Let's just type in Mickey Shiloh.
Yeah.
Let's see what we got.
Let's see what we got popping.
You have enough songs to choose from.
1,000, literally.
God.
Main Squeeze is cute. Or what's that one?
What's Flight?
Oh, Flight's hard. Let's do
Flight. Yeah, play Flight.
Yeah, Flight's hard.
Perfect. All right, guys. Well, I hope everybody has an amazing weekend. Thanks to all the newest followers and subscribers. We're going to see you again on Tuesday night at 6 p.m. I'm going to be back in here making music and working on the EP. So, and also be updating the Discord with exclusive stuff. So make sure you subscribe. All right, guys. Make sure you show Mickey Shiloh some love. This is her song, Flight, out now. Go follow her.
That's why you love me. In the beginning, it's a problem that I'm worthy. It's a problem I'm deserving. It's a problem that I'm hustling. Yeah, so now that's a problem. 'Cause I don't have time for you. It's a problem that I'm going